Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Electrum Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. And then that will make it down to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and if you're live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Kurt Angle. 3 of 12. Tony La Russa. 1 of 1. And Cameron Brink. 9 of 12. Box 2, Rick Meyer, 1 of 4. Dominique Malaga, 5 of 5. And Power Trio, Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, and Steve Francis, 1 of 1. That'll be added to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those three guys. Box 3. Donovan McNabb, 1 of 1. Kirby Smart, 6 of 7. And Paul O'Neill, Barry Larkin, and Chris Sabo. Eric Davis and Jose Rio, 1 of 1 Pentad. That'll also be added to random.org. Didn't break, so stay tuned for that if you have any of those 5 guys. No burgers, no fries, but it is a cool card. Dominique Wilkins, 1 of 2. Eric Dickerson, 1 of 3. And Conor McGregor, 1 of 12. Brad Dougherty, 1 of 1. Steve Garvey, 2 of 12. And Justin Jefferson, 6 of 6. Box 6. Ronnie Coleman, 11 of 12. Michael Cooper, 3 of 3. And Huey Lewis, 1 of 1. Hideki Matsui, 12 of 12. Jason Kidd, 6 of 8. And Eric Davis, Barry Larkin, dual auto, 4 of 10. Box 8. Toby Fournier, 4 of 8. Dave Winfield, 3 of 6. And Emmitt Smith, 1 of 2. Box 9. LaDainian Tomlinson, 1 of 1. Miguel Cabrera, 1 of 5. And John Elway, 2 of 8. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. John Morant, 8 of 8. Michael Bisping, that's cool, 1 of 3. And Bo Jackson, 5 of 7. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Go and get a hit recap going real quick, then we will take care of our 3 randoms. For the hits, Cameron Brink, Dominique Balaga, Donovan McNabb, Dominique Wilkins, Eric Dickerson, Conor McGregor, Brad Dougherty, Huey Lewis, Hideki Matsui, Dave Winfield, Emmitt Smith, and Bo Jackson. Kurt Angle, Kirby Smart, Justin Jefferson, Michael Cooper, Jason Kidd, LaDainian Tomlinson, Miguel Cabrera, John Elway, John Morant, and Michael Bisping. Tony La Russa, Rick Meyer, Steve Garvey, Ronnie Coleman, and Toby Fournier. And headed to random.org. Dual auto, Eric Davis and Barry Larkin. Triple auto, Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, and Steve Francis. And Penta auto, Paul O'Neill, Barry Larkin, Chris Sabo, Eric Davis, and Jose Rio. Alright, that is it for Multisport. We are on to 2025 Leaf Spectacular Baseball. One of my favorite products. First, we're going to head to random.org and knock these 3 out. Back down in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Go to 3 high to be valid for us. We're going to go 3 times on each random, starting off with Eric Davis and Barry Larkin. Final roll. Barry Larkin with the win. Congratulations. Allen Iverson, Starbury, and Steve Francis. Final roll. Stephon Marbury with the win. Congratulations. And Paul O'Neill, Barry Larkin, Chris Sabo, Eric Davis, and Jose Rio. Final roll. Paul O'Neill with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for Multisport. Thank you all again for being here on a Monday morning. Really do appreciate it. We are on to 2025 Leaf Spectacular Baseball. Back down in just a few minutes. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B, the dude of got one case of 2025 Leaf Spectacular Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks, and let you know that we're live and even live. Also mention no design safe, link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Start off with Mike Piazza, 6/6. Bud Selig, 1/10. Pete Rose. 3 of 3. Boom. Look at that patch. This is one of. This is, consider it similar to, like, impeccable. Is what I'd like, or flawless. Probably closer to flawless. Frank Chance, 2 of 5. Minus the, oh, you get a diamond in your little card, which makes it valuable. Oh, got a booklet there. Go with this one first. Whew! Patch auto, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 of 8. Boom. Game use patch. And let's see what we got. Six of 10 rivalries. Ernie Banks, Billy Williams, Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson, Ron Santo, Anthony Rizzo, Bill Buckner, and Greg Maddux. Stan Musial, Dizzy Dean, Rogers Hornsby, Bob Gibson, Ozzie Smith, Albert Pujols, Frankie Freesh, and Willie McGee. Boom. That will be headed to random.org Theater the Break, so stay tuned for that if you have any of these 12 guys. 12? No. 16 guys. Quick maths. Box 2. Kurt Schilling, 7 of 10. Trey Phelps, 3 of 35. And patch auto for Reggie Jackson, 6 of 8. Great looking patch. Quad patch, 26 of 35, Tony Gwynn. Octo patch, Tony Gwynn, Dave Winfield, Ken Caminiti, Fred McGriff, Fernando Tatis, Benito Santiago, Gaylord Perry, and Ozzie Smith, 3 of 5. And dual auto, Nolan Ryan and Ferguson Jenkins, 7 of 7. And final box of the break, box number 3. Good luck, everybody. Ron C, 1 of 5. On card for Ferguson Jenkins, 12 of 12. And 2 of 30, Eric Gagne. Joe McCarthy, 7 of 8. Eddie Collins and Ricky Henderson, 5 of 6. And final card of the break will be Nolan Ryan, Jim Palmer, 1 of 6, dual patch auto. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, we'll go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, then take care of our 5 randoms, I do believe. For the hits, Bud Selig, Frank Chance, Kurt Schilling, Ferguson Jenkins, Eric Gagne, Mike Piazza, Pete Rose, Ken Griffey Jr., Joe McCarthy, Trey Phelps, Reggie Jackson, Tony Gwynn, and Ron C. And headed to random.org. Dual patch, Eddie Collins and Ricky Henderson. Dual auto, Nolan Ryan and Ferguson Jenkins. Dual patch auto, Nolan Ryan and Jim Palmer. The Friars. Octo patch, Tony Gwynn, Dave Winfield, Ken Caminiti, Fred McGriff, Fernando Tatis, Benito Santiago, Gaylord Perry, and Ozzie Smith. And baseball rivalries. 16 patches, 6 of 10. Ernie Banks, Billy Williams, Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson, Ron Santo, Anthony Rizzo, Bill Buckner, Greg Maddux, Dan Musial, Dizzy Dean, Rogers Hornsby, Bob Gibson, Ozzie Smith, Albert Pujols, Frankie Freesh, and Willie McGee. All right, that is it for baseball. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Women of Sport. That'll be coming up in a few minutes. First, we're going to head to random.org and knock these 5 out. We'll be back then in just a few minutes. All right, we've got random door pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Give it through a high found for us. We're going to go 8 times on the random, starting off with Eddie Collins and Ricky Henderson. That is 7 times. Final roll. Ricky Henderson with the win. Congratulations. Nolan Ryan and Ferguson Jenkins. That's 7 times. Final roll. Ferguson Jenkins with the win. Congratulations. Nolan Ryan and Jim Palmer. Final roll. Jim Palmer with the win. Congratulations. Tony Gwynn, Dave Winfield, Ken Caminiti, Fred McGriff, Fernando Tatis, Benito Santiago, Gaylord Perry, and Ozzie Smith. Final roll. Ken Caminiti coming out on top. Congratulations. And finally, Ernie Banks, Billy Williams, Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson, Ron Santo, Anthony Rizzo, Bill Buckner, Greg Maddox, Dan Musial, Dizzy Dean, Ron Swansea, Bob Gibson, Ozzie Smith, Albert Pujols, Frankie Freach, Willie McGee. Final roll. Andre Dawson with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for baseball. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Women of Sport here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up good to go. And we'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B, we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Woman of Sport that we're going to be getting into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. And now we'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks, and let you know we go live, be live. Also mention no printers necessary, link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Starting with an on card for Nika Moore, 86 and 99. Jeanette Lee, 2 of 6. Jenica Lewis, 1 of 1. Kayla Ohashi, 1 of 1. Maya Brady, 4 of 5. Hannah Cavender, 1 of 1. Dominic Malaga, 8 of 10. LFG and LFG. Kaylin Chen, 2 of 4. Cheryl Swoops, on card inscribed, 27 of 150. Malaysia Full Wiley, 1 of 1. Sarah Ashley Barker, 3 of 5. Sophia Panosian, 7 of 7. Sonia Citron, 1 of 1. Monet Davis, 1 of 7. Haley Van Lith, 1 of 7. And Aaron Andrews, 4 of 4. Cheyenne Velisma, 1 of 4. Emily Bessoir, 1 of 1. Hillary Swank, 1 of 1. Jill Braverman, 5 of 6. Kiki Ariafen, 1 of 3. Laura Rutledge, 2 of 4. Ashley Sofacanic, 3 of 6. And Miss Livid Dunn, 3 of 3. Box 4. KJ Johnson, 1 of 6. Maddie Albach, 1 of 1. Rachel Retker, 2 of 4. Sophie Cunningham, 1 of 1. Caitlin Sermonara, 9 of 10. Jada Ginla, 2 of 2. Katie Dennebeer, 3 of 4. And Gabby Douglas, 2 of 7. Box number 5, halfway point. Logan Mizuraka, 2 of 4. Ashley Sofakanik, 1 of 1. Dana Pow Pow, 1 of 1. Cameron Brink, 4 of 4. Madison Connor, 4 of 7. Miara O'Neal, Liquid Fire Die Cut, 1 of 1. Jeanette Lee, 4 of 6. And Katie Ledecky, 2 of 3. Box 6. Alexi Hall, 1 of 1. Cassidy Cook, 1 of 1. 12 gauge, Paige Van Zandt, 6 of 6. Bree Hall, 5 of 5. Lily Jones, 2 of 4. Aaron Matson, 1 of 1. Diamonds, 5 of 8. And dual auto, Hannah Hidalgo and Malaysia Fulwiley, 3 of 5. That'll be added to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have any of those two or either of those two ladies. Box 7. Toby Fournier on card, 63 of 99. Kayla Harrison, 2 of 8. Kaylin Chen, 1 of 1. Vashti Cunningham, 1 of 4. Serena Sindel, 10 of 10. Maya Paldo, 4 of 5. Bella Meir, 5 of 8. And Cheryl Miller, 1 of 7. Oh, that's a big one on the back. Cynthia Cooper, 8 of 8. Aaron Andrews, 1 of 1. Hillary Knight, 3 of 4. Kiki Arioffen, 7 of 8. Sophia Panosian, 8 of 10. Morgan Stickney, 4 of 4. Cheyenne of Lisma, 3 of 3. And Cameron Brink, Camila Cardosa, Alyssa Peely, Nika Moole, Esme Martinez, and Kate Martin, 3 of 3. Boom. That will also be headed to random.org, so stay tuned for this. If you have any of these 6 ladies, it'll be a fun one. Box number 9. Harmony Turner, 1 of 1. Chloe Kitts, 1 of 4. Olivia Rothfeld, 9 of 10. Katie Ledecky, 3 of 10. Anisha Morrow, 1 of 3. Liz Kitley, 6 of 10. Erin Blanchfield, 4 of 5. And Diana Taurasi, 6 of 6. And we are on to the final box of the break. Box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Cheryl Miller, 4 of 6. Haley Van Lith, 1 of 1. Hannah Hidalgo, 1 of 1. Diana Taurasi, 1 of 1. Tina Powell, 5 of 10. Kate Martin, 1 of 1. Sarah Strong, 7 of 10. And Anna Lee Waters, 4 of 4. Boom. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. Spending a little bit of your Monday morning here with us. We'll get a hit recap going here in just a second, and then take care of our 2 randoms. For the hits, Dominique Malonga, Hannah Cavender, Caitlin Chen, Haley Van Lith, Aaron Andrews, Cheyenne Velisma, Emily Bissoir, Hillary Swank, Ashley Sofacanic, Gabby Douglas, Ashley Sofacanic, Cameron Brink, 12 Gauge, Paige Van Zandt, Bree Hall, Aaron Matson, Diamond, Zabella Mir, Cheryl Miller, Cynthia Cooper, Aaron Andrews, Hillary Knight, Cheyenne Velisma, Harmony Turner, Chloe Kitts, Anisha Morrow, Erin Blanchfield, Diana Taurasi, Cheryl Miller, Anna Hidalgo, Haley Van Lith, Diana Taurasi, and Anna Lee Waters. Jeanette Lee, Jenica Lewis, Kaylin Ohashi, Maya Brady, Monet Davis, Malaysia Full Wiley, Joe Braverman, Kiki Iriafen, Laura Rutledge, Lily Dunn, Jada Getla, Katie Dennebeer, Caitlin Sermonaro, Maddie Albach, KJ Johnson, Logan Mizuraka, Madison Connor, Miara O'Neill, Jeanette Lee, Katie Ledecky, Lexi Hall, Cassidy Cook, Lily Jones, Kayla Harrison, Caitlin Chen, Maya Paldo, Kiki Iriafen, Morgan Stickney, Olivia Rothfeld, Katie Ledecky, Liz Kitley, and Kate Martin. Sonia Citron, Sophia Panosian, Sarah Ashley Barker, Sophie Cunningham, Rachel Retker, Dana Powell, Vashti Cunningham, Serena Sundell, Sophia Panosian, Dana Powell, and Sarah Strong. On cards for Nika Moole, Cheryl Swoops, and Toby Fournier. And headed to random.org. Dual auto for Hannah Hidalgo and Malaysia Full Wiley. And Hexad, Cameron Brink, Camila Cardosa, Alyssa Peely, Nika Moole, Esri Martinez, and Kate Martin. 3 of 3. Alright, that is it for Women of Sport, and that is it for us for today. Really do appreciate y'all coming in here, spending a little bit of time with us, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. But first, we're going to head over to random.org and knock these two out. Back to that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gonna roll some dice, go to 3 hard to be vibe for us. We're gonna go 5 times on each random, starting off with Hannah Hidalgo and Malaysia Full Wiley. Final roll. Malaysia Full Wiley with the win. Congratulations. And Cameron Brink, Camila Cardosa, Alyssa Peely, Nika Moole, Esri Martinez, and Kate Martin. That is 4 times. Final roll. Cameron Brink with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank y'all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Don't know where I was going with that, but we'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm going to go drink some coffee.